Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a little princess named Lily. But unlike most princesses in fairy tales, Lily was a farmer princess. Lily wasn't draped in silken gowns or adorned with glittering jewels. Instead, she preferred the comfort of a straw hat and the company of her gardening tools. Her kingdom wasn't a grand palace with towering spires, but a picturesque countryside, blanketed by a patchwork quilt of lush green fields and vibrant wildflowers. In this kingdom of nature, Lily was the reigning queen. She didn't spend her days attending royal balls or signing royal decrees. Instead, she was out in the fields, tending to her vegetables or playing hide-and-seek with her animal friends. Her laughter was the sweetest melody that filled the air, and her joy was the brightest sunshine that warmed the land. Lily was a curious and adventurous young girl who had an insatiable thirst for knowledge. She loved to explore every nook and cranny of her kingdom, always eager to discover something new. She was an avid reader, too, devouring books about plants, animals, and the mysteries of nature. Her curiosity was as boundless as the sky, and her spirit was as free as the wind. Despite her royal lineage, Lily was a hard-working princess. She believed in the magic of hard work and loved to get her hands dirty. She would spend hours in her garden planting seeds, watering plants, and pulling out weeds. She would wake up at the crack of dawn to feed her animals and wouldn't rest until they were all tucked in for the night. Her dedication was unwavering and her love for farming was infectious. But above all, Lily was kind-hearted and loving. She treated every creature in her kingdom with kindness and respect. She believed in the power of love and friendship, and she spread joy wherever she went. Her heart was as pure as a crystal stream, and her love was as deep as the ocean. And so our story begins with Lily, the farmer princess. A princess unlike any other, who was about to embark on an adventure of a lifetime. Lily was a curious and adventurous young girl who loved to get her hands dirty, tending to her vegetables and playing with her animal friends. One day, while exploring her kingdom, Lily stumbled upon an enchanted garden hidden deep in the forest. This wasn't just any garden. It was a veritable wonderland, tucked away under a canopy of lush emerald leaves. The air was alive with the sweet scent of blooming flowers, and the soft rustle of leaves whispered secrets of the forest. Imagine a place where roses glow like ruby lanterns, where sunflowers tower like golden giants, and where tulips sway in the breeze like delicate dancers. Picture lilies as soft as moonlight, violets with the richness of twilight, and daisies that sparkle like stars. This was the Enchanted Garden, a realm where reality intertwined with magic, creating a symphony of colors, scents, and sounds. The garden was home to the most extraordinary flowers. They were no ordinary blooms, for they held a secret. They could sing. Yes, you heard right. Each flower had a unique melody, their sweet tunes filling the air with an enchanting harmony. Some sang ballads at dawn, others hummed lullabies at dusk, and some even performed duets under the midday sun. Lily was captivated. She was drawn to the magical allure of the garden, to the melodious symphony of singing flowers. The garden was a place of wonder, a place of joy, a place that made her heart feel light and her spirit feel free. She decided to visit it every day, to immerse herself in its magic, to dance with the singing flowers, and to bask in the beauty that surrounded her. She found joy in the simplest of things: the rustle of leaves, the song of the flowers, the dance of the butterflies. The garden became her sanctuary, her magical haven away from the world. But as she spent more time in the garden, she could feel an inexplicable connection, a sense of belonging, a feeling of being a part of something bigger, something magical. But little did she know her visits were about to change her life forever. As she danced with the flowers one sunny afternoon, a kind-hearted fairy named Felicity appeared. With a shimmering dress made of dewdrops and a crown of daisies, Felicity was a sight to behold. She had a soft, melodious voice that echoed the songs of the magical flowers, and her twinkling wings left a trail of stardust as she fluttered around. Felicity was the guardian of the Enchanted Garden, a role she had held for countless seasons. She watched over the magical flowers, ensuring they bloomed brightly and sang their sweet harmonies. She had been observing Lily from her hidden fairy nook, admiring the young princess's joy and her respectful manner towards the garden. The moment felt right, and Felicity decided to reveal herself to Lily. With a shimmering glow, she appeared before the amazed princess. Felicity greeted Lily warmly, expressing her delight at their meeting. However, her joy was tinged with worry. With a sigh, she shared the troubling news. The enchanted garden was in danger of losing its magic. Felicity revealed that the garden was in danger of losing its magic, and she needed Lily's help to save it. With bravery in her heart, Lily accepted the fairy's plea. She felt a surge of excitement and a dash of fear, but she was determined to save the enchanted garden, her newfound magical sanctuary. So with a nod of her head and a twinkle in her eye, she pledged her help to Felicity, the garden's kind-hearted fairy. And thus, the adventure began. Lily and Felicity embarked on a quest to find the legendary water crystal, said to be the source of the garden's magic. They journeyed through a world more fantastical than anything Lily had ever imagined. This wasn't like tending to her vegetable patch or feeding her farm animals. This was a world where flowers sang, fairies existed, and magic was as real as the earth beneath her feet. The path they tread was not always smooth. The duo faced many trials and tribulations. They crossed rickety bridges over roaring rivers, climbed steep mountains under the scorching sun, and even trudged through a swamp full of mischievous pixies. But Lily, with her farmer's strength and resilience, didn't let any obstacle deter her. As they journeyed, they met talking animals, each with their own tales and riddles. From the wise old owl who guided them through the dark forest to the chatty squirrel who helped them find a hidden path, each encounter was an adventure in itself. But it wasn't all peril and puzzles. There were moments of joy and wonder too. They discovered hidden waterfalls shimmering under the moonlight, fields of sparkling fireflies and rainbows that touched the ground. They laughed, they sang, and they danced, creating memories that would last a lifetime. And through it all, Lily and Felicity's bond grew stronger. They supported each other, cheered each other on, and even saved each other a time or two. Their friendship was the most magical thing of all, a bond as strong as the sturdiest oak, as radiant as the brightest star. Along the way, they encountered talking animals, solved riddles, and faced challenges, all while building an unbreakable friendship. And so, with courage in their hearts and a shared dream in their minds, they continued their quest, ready to face whatever lay ahead. Finally, they reached the hidden cave where the water crystal was said to be guarded by a fearsome dragon. But Lily, our brave farmer princess, was not deterred. With kindness in her voice and courage in her heart, she spoke to the dragon. She told him about the enchanted garden's plight and how the water crystal was needed to restore its magic. Touched by her bravery and sincerity, the dragon agreed to give them the crystal. With the water crystal safely nestled in Lily's pouch, she and Felicity, the fairy, began their journey back to the enchanted garden. Their hearts were light, and their steps quickened with the hope of restoring the garden's lost magic. And oh, what a sight it was when they returned! As Lily held up the water crystal, it shone brilliantly, casting a soft, glowing light over the garden. With the water crystal in their possession, Lily and Felicity returned to the enchanted garden, and with its magic restored, it blossomed more beautifully than ever. The enchanted flowers sang joyfully and thanked Lily for her bravery and love. Their melodious tunes echoed through the garden, a symphony of gratitude and respect. These were no ordinary flowers. They were magical, enchanted, and now they were also indescribably thankful to the young princess who had rescued their magical home. In their joy, they swirled around Lily, creating a whirlwind of colors. They danced and twirled, their petals shimmering in the sunlight, a sight so mesmerizing that it could only belong to a fairy tale. And in that moment, amidst that whirlwind, something magical happened. The flowers, in their gratitude, bestowed upon Lily a very special gift. They intertwined their stems and petals, crafting a beautiful crown, radiant with the colors of the garden. It was a crown like no other, made of the most vibrant blooms, a symbol of their deep appreciation. They gently placed it upon Lily's head, and in that moment she became the princess of the enchanted garden. Lily's heart swelled with joy, yet she was humble, accepting the honor with a graceful nod. She was a princess, yes, but not of grand palaces and sparkling tiaras. Lily was a princess of the soil, of the wind, of the magical flowers, and of the enchanted garden. And so, with a crown of flowers adorning her head, Lily began her rule. But she was not a ruler in the traditional sense. She did not command or demand. Instead, she guided with kindness, nurturing the garden and its inhabitants with care and love. She spread joy wherever she went, her laughter echoing with the songs of the flowers. She preserved the magic of the enchanted garden, ensuring it flourished and thrived, just like the friendship she had built with Felicity. And so, from that day forward, Lily, the farmer princess, ruled her kingdom with kindness, spreading joy and preserving the magic of the enchanted garden.